Hello, and welcome to Sleepy Short Stories. This evening we will be traveling by train through snowy mountains. Before we begin our journey, let's take a moment to settle in and prepare ourselves. Find a comfortable position, whether you're lying down in bed or nestled in your favorite chair. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment. Now, slowly exhale through your mouth, letting go of any tension you might be holding. Feel the weight of your body sink into the surface beneath you. Let it support you completely. Breathe in again, slower this time, imagining the air filling not just your lungs but your whole body. Picture it as a soft, golden light, spreading warmth from your head to your toes. And as you exhale, feel that light carry away any lingering worries or thoughts from the day. Now, shift your focus to the rhythm of your breath, in and out, steady and calm, like the gentle sway of a train rolling over the tracks. In this quiet moment, allow your mind to soften, your body to relax, and your imagination to awaken. We're about to step into a story, a journey through a magical landscape where anything is possible. Are you ready? Let's begin. Close your eyes and imagine this. You're sitting by the window of an old cozy train car. The seat beneath you is soft and warm, wrapped in a blanket of burgundy fabric that smells faintly of cedar and adventure. The steady rhythm of the train is like a gentle heartbeat, lulling you into a state of calm. The world outside is vast and mysterious, and you're about to explore it from the safety of this magical train. Outside, the world is a painting in motion. The train is winding its way through towering mountains, their snowy peaks piercing the clouds. The air is crisp and cold, but you're snug inside, the window slightly fogged from your breath as you lean closer to look out. It's the kind of morning where everything feels hushed and still, as though the mountains themselves are holding their breath. The first light of dawn kisses the landscape, turning the snow a soft pink and the pine trees a deep emerald green. It feels like you're traveling through a storybook, where each turn of the track reveals a new secret. The train glides along the edge of a steep cliff, and below a river rushes and sparkles like liquid silver. You watch its frothy currents snake through the valley, feeling as though the river has its own story to tell. The train's whistle breaks the stillness, a long, low note that echoes off the cliffs and sends a shiver of excitement through you. You glance around the car and notice a few other passengers, all lost in their own worlds. A woman with a wide-brimmed hat is jotting notes in a leather-bound journal. A child, no older than 7, presses their face against the glass, their small hands leaving smudges on the window. An elderly man sits quietly with a steaming mug of tea, his eyes closed as if he's savoring not just the drink, but the journey itself. The train slows as it approaches a narrow gorge. You're curious. Why the sudden change in pace? The conductor steps into the car, his uniform crisp, his smile kind. "We're nearing the hidden valley," he announces softly, as though not to disturb the magic of the moment. You sit up straighter, your curiosity piqued. Hidden Valley? The name alone fills you with wonder. What could it look like? The train curves into a tunnel carved through the mountain itself. For a moment, all is darkness except for the warm glow of the lamps inside the car. The sound of the wheels echoes around you, a hollow, soothing hum. Then, with a burst of light, the train emerges, and you gasp. The valley stretches out before you, vast and serene, like a secret the mountains have been guarding for centuries. A waterfall tumbles down the rocks in the distance, its mist forming a faint rainbow. Fields of wildflowers sway in the breeze, their colors so vibrant they seem to hum with life. You imagine stepping off the train and running through the meadow, the flowers tickling your fingers as the cool mountain air fills your lungs. Nearby, a family of deer grazes, their soft brown coats blending into the golden grass. Everything about this place feels untouched, like it's been waiting for someone to discover it. The train slows even further, almost as if to give everyone time to savor the view. You hear whispers of awe from the other passengers. The woman with the journal is sketching furiously now, her eyes darting between the page and the scene outside. The child beside you points excitedly at a lone eagle soaring high above, its wings outstretched against the endless sky. But all too soon, the train begins to pick up speed again. The valley slips away behind you, though its beauty lingers in your mind. The tracks lead you higher now, climbing steeply toward the clouds. The train's whistle sounds again, this time softer, almost wistful, as if it too is saying goodbye to the hidden valley. You're deep into the mountains now. The terrain grows more rugged, with jagged cliffs and rocky outcrops rising around you. The sun has climbed higher, its golden light painting the landscape in sharp relief. Snowflakes begin to fall, tiny and delicate, swirling in the air like playful spirits. You reach out and press your hand to the cold glass, watching the flakes melt into tiny droplets. The train enters another tunnel, and for a moment you're enveloped in darkness again. This time you close your eyes, letting the rhythm of the wheels and the gentle sway of the car carry you further into your imagination. You picture the people who might have traveled this route long ago, adventurers, dreamers, and wanderers seeking something unknown. Perhaps they felt the same awe and wonder that you do now. When the train emerges, the landscape has changed once more. The peaks are taller here, their tops shrouded in mist. A narrow bridge stretches ahead, spanning a deep gorge. The train slows as it crosses, and you look down to see a rushing river far below, its waters dark and powerful. The sight sends a thrill through you, a mix of fear and exhilaration. Beyond the bridge, the train enters a forest of towering pines. Their branches are heavy with snow, and the light filters through in dappled patches. It feels like you're traveling through a dream, the world outside so quiet and serene that it's hard to believe it's real. You catch glimpses of animals darting between the trees, a fox with a bushy tail, a hare bounding through the snow, its fur as white as the landscape. The conductor walks through the car again, pausing to check on each passenger. When he reaches you, he gives a small nod and says, "You're lucky. The mountain's in a good mood today." His words are mysterious, but you understand what he means. The journey feels charmed, as if the mountains themselves are guiding and protecting you. The hours pass, but you hardly notice. Each twist and turn of the tracks brings something new to marvel at. You see frozen waterfalls that glisten like crystal chandeliers, small villages nestled in the valleys, their chimneys puffing smoke into the cold air, and endless expanses of untouched snow, so pure it seems to glow. As evening approaches, the sky transforms into a canvas of colors. Hues of orange, pink, and purple blend together, casting a warm glow over the icy landscape. The train's interior feels cozier than ever, the lamps casting a golden light and the faint scent of spiced tea wafting through the air. You're starting to feel drowsy, the rhythmic sway of the train like a cradle. The world outside becomes a dreamy blur of white snow and dark green trees. The sky has deepened to a soft lavender, and the first stars are beginning to appear. They twinkle like tiny lanterns, guiding you deeper into the mountains. As your eyes grow heavy, you hear the faintest sound, a lullaby carried on the wind, or perhaps the song of the train itself, whispering promises of more wonders ahead. You let the sound wrap around you, warm and comforting, and feel yourself slipping into a peaceful sleep. And just as you drift off completely, you know the mountains will hold your dreams safely until morning. The train continues its journey, a steady heartbeat against the vast, timeless beauty of the world outside. Good night.